Welcome back to a new video. In this workout I did block work. I was originally programmed block work for the cleans, some sort of block power clean pause jerk thing, and I didn't really want to do that, but I still wanted to do some block work. And because I kind of didn't have the best, or I should say perfect block session earlier in the week where I missed that 120, I wanted to see what was possible. I didn't really think I'd feel this good this day, particularly because of the heavy deadlift that I did yesterday. Really, two of them, the 275 and then whatever monstrosity you want to call the top set, whether that was 285 or 280, some sort of more than 275 for most of the lift until the weights fell off, but enough to obviously fatigue me a bit. But I was pleasantly surprised. These were feeling good. I was feeling like I was moving under it fast. The 110 there, I was a little bit forward on the left side, so that's why I had to wiggle it a little bit, but the 120 felt pretty good, and I was really happy with that. I didn't really want to go above this, so it was just kind of wanted to hit 120 and move on from there. Since I moved the max out day to being Sunday, this is the Saturday workout prior to that. I don't know if this will have a big impact because I did go heavy on both the lifts from the blocks, but it's nice to do some block work, and I was feeling confident on this day. Jerks are feeling really good. Cleans are always really difficult from this position, but I felt like I was doing a better job of having better technique with them, and the big focus I was having with them is just pulling it longer and slower, which, you know, being slow is certainly a strength of mine. So I just kind of try to pull as long as I can and then extend really hard, and it seemed to make my technique a little better on the clean. Jerks were feeling pretty good. So I went from 125 here to 140. This first 140, it was pretty close to a make, but I don't have a ton of space to walk weights forward, and the clean there I didn't get it back far enough, and I just extended, so I didn't pull it back at all to get into a good position, so it crashed on me. And then that made the jerk more difficult, which jerk I might have been able to fight a little bit harder for, but I didn't want to fight it too long. Then did 140 again here. This one was tremendously easier. I caught the clean so much better, and the jerk was so easy, and it made me confident enough to jump up here to 150. I was really happy to catch the balance there. It crashed, but it didn't crash too bad. I would say, honestly, if I catch a stretch reflex on the clean, I would say it's a good clean, because very often I'll get smashed in the bottom of a heavy clean. And I was really happy. The jerk felt really good, and just pleasantly surprised that this session I was able to push up pretty heavy with both the lifts and be pretty successful with them. Which is nice to also do the 120 because that's where I felt the weird elbow crack, so I didn't have any issues with that. So obviously I'm not broken from that lift earlier in the week, and was able to do a solid 120, 150 from the blocks, and pretty well for the snatches. My best ever is 135 from the blocks. For clean and jerks from the above the knee, I think it's 155. The big limiter is, of course, the clean for these. The jerk is whatever I happen to be able to jerk at the time. But if the clean is really difficult, obviously that makes the jerk more difficult. But I believe I've done 155 before. I've definitely cleaned, I think, 155 from the high blocks. I feel like I might have done more, but I might be misremembering that. But 150 is a good weight to do for that. But anywho, that's it for this video. The next one will be potentially a heavy day. Who knows, maybe it will be a pretty light day because I'm thrashed from this one, but I guess we'll see how it goes. But anywho, that's it for this one. Talk to you all in the next video. Peace.